Hello YouTube, and welcome to the Final Fantasy XIV patch 6.35 first look and reaction. I'm a little sick, so I'm gonna sound a little weird. I apologize for that. But yeah, I'm getting over a cold. Oh hey, this dancer and I have similar tastes. Okay. Must be dreaming way. Aerolith, my friend, my chum, my pal, my old earthen flatware. How delighted I am to finally see you again. You do remember me, don't you? Of course, Dreaming Way. Whew! You had me worried for a moment there, with how your eyes glazed over like that. How can you even see my eyes? I'm in a blindfold. In any case, I am truly glad to have found you at last. Aetheris is quite a bit larger than one anticipates, isn't it? And it is ever so intact. A touch of widespread destruction, yes, but you and your friends did a remarkable job of saving it. I can see why you prefer to stay, really, I do. But you must understand, you've left a fair few of my fellow Loperites in a bind. Their sole purpose in life was to prepare the moon for mankind, and now that you're not coming, well, they're depressed, not to mention bored. I know what that's like, to while away the days drifting from one dull task to another, occasionally bumping into walls. You managed to set me to rights, though. My day of listlessness are over, and I'm happier pursuing music than ever I was before. So I wonder, could you not help my fellow Loperites as you helped me? Not all by yourself, of course. I promise that I'll be there every hop, skip, and jump of the way. I knew you'd agree. It would be best if you met the Loperites in question yourself, so please join me in Bestway's burrows as soon as you are able. Thank you. They're in a sorry state at the moment, but surely we can find some way to help. Okay. Welcome, Aerolith. Now that you're here, you've likely noticed that some of the other Loperites seem a bit floppy. Perhaps if you speak with them, you can get a clearer understanding of their plight. Once you're done, we shall formulate a plan of action forthwith. You know those days that simply feel bad, when the carrots taste bland and nothing sounds like fun, and you don't want to talk to your friends even though they're right here? Well, all of my days are those days. Damn. I don't think I've ever, related to a Loperite more. Why do I seem so sad? Well, I don't know. Perhaps because my entire life's work was all for naught? What a question. Yeah, a few representatives from Aetheris have come to visit Living Way's new archive, but it's not the same. The moon was supposed to be hustling, bustling even, with people who would all live happily ever after in our wondrous residential facilities. Not a single one of you has moved in. To think my carrots will ever remain untasted by mankind. And what are the Loperites? Day in, day out, we eat carrots, we grow carrots, we eat carrots again. It's as if the carrots are growing us. Was this their plot all along? Back to Dreaming Way. cutscene. I see from your face that you've met some of our wayward ways. Depressing, isn't it? I wish I knew how to bring them out of the doldrums. Do you have any ideas? Perhaps they can yet find new dreams of their own. New dreams? Why, I cannot believe I hadn't thought of that myself. If each of my fellows had their own dreams to guide them, they would be cured of their melancholy as surely as I was. Of course, finding one's dreams is easier said than done. Perhaps we can help them on their respective ways by introducing the myriad options available. It took significant trial and error in my case, after all. If we gather the Loporrits who already have dreams together in a centralized location, that should make for a decent start. We simply show my listless fellows the fun to be had in various pursuits, and BAM! They'll be struck with inspiration so hard that they'll have to carry them out on stretchers. An operation of this scale will require permission from Livingway, though, and I am but one of the frankly excessive number of Loporrits under her authority. As she often reminds us, our passing whims must be processed in the order they are received. Your whims, on the other paw, are practically the whims of Aetheris itself, and should be prioritized accordingly. You'll lend your support to my petition, won't you? You got it, little man. Or girl. Dreaming Way, my friend. It's her! Quickly, put on your best person of Aetheris with high hopes for the future face. Why, Aerolith, what a pleasure to see you! May I say that you're looking especially person-like today. And Dreaming Way, besides, is there something I can assist you with? I have yet to find a willing instructor in the Ishgardian Horn, I'm afraid. Oh, no, that is to say, you will have doubtless noticed that many a Loporrit's fur is looking less than sleek lately. As to what can be done about it, here is our plan. I see. I have been grappling with the self-same concern. Large though projects like the Excitotron are, they are simply insufficient to occupy everyone here. So I say, why not? We have the whole moon at our disposal, and there's no reason a small portion of it should not be dedicated to Loporrit enrichment. I even know a few folks who I am certain would be willing to share their dreams. Wait just a moment. And here they are. First, allow me to introduce Coining Way. They have a zest for monetary matters big and small, and a dream of minting their own currency. Though your venue will primarily be a marketplace of dreams, you shall doubtless require a more tangible system to ensure that your collaborators are compensated fairly. That, I dare say, is where I come in. Rest assured that your participation in my experimental market will be invaluable in improving the moon's viability as an economic power. Managing Way here will also be happy to join you. They were responsible for determining the layout of our facilities, delineating development projects, ensuring goals were met by each work division, and other such administrative matters. Unfortunately, with the Exodus cancelled, much of their work has dried up, and it has been difficult to find another suitable outlet for their enthusiasm. That was the same person talking. I don't know why I changed voices. According to my projections, each and every stage of this project must need to be strictly scheduled in order to meet target metrics. Would you like to see my charts? Oh, charts! How fortunate we are to be working with true experts in whatever it was that you said. As well as Aerolith, of course. You will be staying, I hope. There is no greater expert in helping Loporrits find their dreams than you, even should we scour the moon, nay, the universe. If I may. We will require a skilled artisan if we are to meet our goals. My files indicate that you have significant experience in the area. I have already added your name to the list of staff. It would be disruptive to remove it now, so I too must ask for your cooperation. We just got coerced. Alright. Let's build some dreams. You're far too kind, Aerolith. Whew! I feel much better knowing you will be here to help. Do try to avoid causing Aerolith undue trouble, yes? Now, I have taken the liberty of designating a space for your activities. Just beyond that door is a room to which we never assigned a real purpose. We've been using it for storage, but no one will be terribly put out if you use it as your venue. I cannot thank you enough, Living Way. I suppose the best way to show my gratitude will be to put that room and my staff here to good use. Come along, everyone. I fear they know not what trials lie in wait. One trial in particular. Oh, whatever shall we do with our most wayward way? Since the last time I streamed or recorded this, I have completed all of the whatchamacallit, shared fate areas in Shadowbringers and Endwalker. I didn't think it was possible to dream any bigger than I already have, but look at this place. It still needs a lot of work before we can open to the dreamless public. However, so without further ado, if I may, before we begin to build, it is vital that we clarify our vision to ensure unity of purpose and we stoke the flames of motivation. Otherwise, we shall find ourselves giving up halfway through, or worse, executing inefficient processes. I see. In that case, I suppose my vision is to build a stage for musical performances. That is my dream, after all. We will also require a commercial area wherein my new currency can change paws. I imagine we might procure a variety of merchandise as well. No objections here! Then I assume you will take care of the more tedious labor. Meanwhile, I shall be polishing my currency and meditating upon the finer points of value determination. I can scarcely wait to begin pricing. As far as labor is concerned, I am happy to contract Building Way's services. The construction system at his disposal should see our tasks carried out that much the swifter. That said, the components we use in our construction effort will greatly benefit from a master craftswoman's touch. Aerolith, that is to be your responsibility. I like your attitude, Aerolith. I can see that you'll go far here. For the moment, you should focus on creating components for the frame of Dreaming Way's stage. It is vital that we prevent any wibbling, wobbling, or outright collapse. I have taken charge of our inventory, so you need only deliver the fruits of your labor to me. That should be everything you need, but if you require additional raw materials, you'll find this streaming supporter fully stocked. Synthesize musicking station components. Blessing. That was not what I needed to do. They also don't need to be high quality, they just need to be regular old things, so there's no reason for me to train diving. You're finished, if I may. These are precisely what I asked for. Well done, Aerolith. Now, for liability reasons, I must ask you to wait here during construction. Pray give us a few moments to activate the building system. Behold, the stage of my dreams, from which we shall share the joys of music with all of Lopperic kind. Interesting. I like the carrot speakers. I think that's pretty cool, actually. Impressive, is it not? Even more so when we turn up the music. Oh. Oh, hell yeah. The disco balls are little rabbits. Oh, that's amazing. I wrote this one myself. Doesn't it make you want to hippity hop? Frankly, you've exceeded my expectations. Rarely is the first stage of a project such a success. Allow me to draw your attention to the shopping station. When you are handsomely rewarded with my original Lopperic carrots, you will doubtless enjoy spending them there. Okay, I dig this song. It's really good. You've certainly outdone yourself. Though I still have my doubts as to whether you'll find anyone to purchase that slide. But wait, there's more, if you will kindly follow me. Oh my god. What? I mean, honestly, you don't have a choice but to clap for that. Not bespeaks a well-run organization with plentiful financial returns like uniforms. I do feel rather more official now. These shirts should keep our mutual goals at the forefront of our minds. A friend mentioned to me that the bars of musicians of Aetheris often don peculiar accessories, so the glasses seemed appropriate for Dreaming Way, and now we can locate our leader at a distance. Thank you, Coining Way. They do lend a certain weight, possibly of expectation. I will do my utmost not to disappoint. Pardon me, but what is this place? I couldn't help but follow the music, and before I knew what was happening, I had hopped all the way here. This, my friend, is a workshop. The Workshop of Dreams. That does have a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Almost musical. In any case, feel free to stay for as long as you like. Where am I? Everyone looks so happy. Am I allowed to join in? Oh, I wish someone could tell me what to do. If I may. I do hope they find their way. Surely there's a dream out there for everybody. Thank you for helping to make mine a reality. But we're just getting started. There are still plenty of dreams out there to make space for, and Loporrits to lure into our helpful clutches. I'm counting on you, Aerolith. What is this ruckus? Can't they just be quiet? Hopping around like fools won't change anything one whit. Ba-da-da. Dreaming Way's Dreaming Workshop is now open to the public. Patrons can dance the night away at the musicking station or shop until they flop at the shopping station. There is much yet to be done. However, if each Loporrit is to find new purpose, continue expanding the workshop to see what dreams may come. Listen, I better be able to slide down that slide. Tribal quests unlocked. Your reputation has increased to friendly. According to recent surveys, the availability of handheld carrot lights has dramatically increased overall musicking satisfaction. But a review of data from the past 3 cycles reveals that we must increase production of said lights by 6% if we are to meet current demand. Oh, this is Managing Way. Whoops! I have asked Keeping Way to procure additional supplies and begin assembly immediately, so could you offer them your assistance? Considering the success of our musicking station, I do believe its equipment will require extra maintenance. Can you imagine the glum disappointment that awaits us should our music fail to play during peak merriment? I shudder to even consider it. I tasked one of our ways with preparing spare parts for their audio apparatus. However, that was some time ago, with nary a whisper of their progress since. Could I trouble you to lend them assistance? They are no doubt hard at work at Greatest Insight. Ah, Aerolith, your timing is impeccable. I have good tidings. The melodies of the musicking station appear to have struck a proverbial chord with a number of our ways, who have incidentally come to me with a request. The music awoke something, the desire to play an instrument themselves. Naturally, we must nurture these burgeoning embers of passion within their hearts in a timely fashion, lest they be extinguished. I trust I can count on you. Assuming that's a yes, allow me to point you in the direction of Greatest Innsvale, where you will find Piping Way eager to share all the details with you. Best of luck. Alright, Keeping Way. By my whiskers, am I glad to see you. When Managing Way told me how many lights we needed to make, I thought I might cry. We're currently short on handles. Could you craft some of those? Doing Supporter is stocked with extra materials if you need them. When you finished, go and tell Managing Way. I'll have the others start assembling from the pieces we have. Just need regular old ones? Alright. Groundwork. Basic set. This song is good. There better be an orchestra roll for it. Okay, there's one done. There you are, Aerolith. Allow me to bring you up to speed. We've already requested some of the engineers to draw up plans for fabricating wind instruments designed for paws like yours truly. That said, we can hardly cobble together a random assortment of materials and call it a day. No, we need the finest components, ones suited to making an instrument sing and not, scream. That, my esteemed artisan friend, is where you come in. Please see if you can craft a pipe with these exquisite woods we procured from Aetheris. Should you run out of materials, the Doing Supporter beside me can provide whatever you need. And once again, not high quality. Oh, crap. pressed the wrong button. Doesn't matter though. Still got it. Oh, I only had to make 2? Do let me know when you've finished. Oh, it's beautiful. We'll be able to make such wonderful instruments with this. Not to mention music. I will take this marvelous component to the engineers. Thank you so much for lending us a paw, and do give Managing Way my regards. Let's ride Andon. Have you come to help me? Oh, you are very nice. There are still so many pieces I must make, and I've been making them for ever so long. Like these little parts for our speakers. Could you help with some of those? I have plenty of supplies here if you need any more. Once you've finished, go ahead and take them to Managing Way. It may be a while yet. Sets of audio spare parts. Groundwork basic synthesis. My go-to if they don't need to be high quality. Otherwise, I think I'll probably just use the collectibles macro that I have. How goes Carrot Light production? Have we reached our 6%? Oh, thank goodness. With this, our ways should be sufficiently supplied with carrot lights for the time being. We have also received requests for a wider variety of colors, as well as improvements to the carrot light's basic functionality. Exciting times await. I hope I can count on your future assistance, but for now, please accept this small token of our appreciation. How fares our helper? Have we made progress with the spare parts? Marvelous. With these pieces, I dare say our music will be free of malfunction for some time yet. Originally, our audio apparatus was meant to broadcast borough-wide announcements for our guests, but as we no longer expect visitors from Aetheris, we repurposed the equipment. Only time will tell if our music station's requirements exceed the capabilities of our apparatus, but in the meantime, we shall do our utmost to keep everything in working order. I do hope you will assist us again, Erla. Please accept this small token of our appreciation. You are returned, and by your countenance, I take it you were able to assist them with their production woes. Thank you, Erla. You've played an instrumental role in helping our ways see their dreams to fruition. I hope that you can continue to do the same for others. Okay, let's see what we can buy. Oh, hell yeah! I can buy grip gel from them? I'm not going to right now, but that is good to know. That'll make it a lot easier to build things. Oh, that's disappointing. Erlith, what suspiciously auspicious timing. I was just thinking of you and suddenly you appear. As I'm sure you recall, Master Poo-Poo claimed his purpose in coming to our world was to search for a missing comrade, which is of course merely a cover for his true objective, laying the groundwork for a full-scale invasion. But I understand the skeptical masses will demand proof of his sinister operation. Thus did I decide to bide my time, keep my eyes open and let things play out. And no sooner had I resolved to do so when I received word concerning the Inspector. It seems they've made progress in tracking down our alien friend's friend. This could be my chance. I say my chance, but I can hardly stand against the cosmic conspiracy alone. You are coming along, yes? I wouldn't dream of letting you investigate Pew Pew on your own. Then let us be on our way. They were headed to Palika's stand, and we don't want to miss even the smallest development. My loyal associates, come to admire the spectacle of inspection, have you? As well you should. Look! Master Pew Pew! Aerolith has come to help! Thank you, Aerolith, you're too kind. What? No more poop-pooing? It was no great chore to master your tongue. The grammar in syntax is relatively simplistic. Such a terrifying intellect. What hope do we have to prevail against it? So how did you narrow down the search to this particular area, exactly? Why, my tried and true Inspector Sense, my dear fellow. All the perceptible and imperceptible signs pointed me in this direction, although they did neglect to include a precise location. For that, we must rely on another tried and true inspector technique. Interrogation! Spread out, everyone, and question the locals on any pew-pew-shaped sightings. I love pew-pew. I know him from Final Fantasy VIII. I'm sure he's probably from other things, too. Now that you mention it, I did see something like that to the west of the Shroud. In the west of the Shroud. Might have mistaken it for a small child if not for the way it moved. Sort of a furtive scamper? Creepy. Okay, so there's gonna be something right there. Oh yes, I spotted just such an odd little creature in the jungle on my way back from the city markets, only it wasn't alone. It was in the company of a rather unusual gentleman. Sickly pale he was, and radiating an unpleasant smell. I felt obliged to keep my distance. In some ways, it sounds like a gentleman. Aerolith, have your investigations borne fruit? Mine own carefully crafted queries place an individual of Master Pew Pew's proportions in the south of the Shroud. To the west, your sources say. I asked around and there have been a few sightings in the jungle somewhere in the north. If we have sightings to the north, south, and west, then that must mean Master Pew Pew has more friends than he realized. I am not that gregarious. I have precisely one friend on this world. Could it be doppelgangers? No. Too simple. Too obvious. It's more likely the same alien wandering the jungle being spotted in different locations by different eyewitnesses. Which just means we need to... I can't believe I'm suggesting this. Split up and search the whole area. A fair proposition. Very well then. Oh ho! Are we launching a search party? Sorry. Are we launching a search party? Father, have you been following me? Nothing of the sort. I was engaging in feats of physicality, while my mind grappled with the mysteries of Mandervillian weapon forging, hoping to turn perspiration into inspiration, as it were. But I am afraid the burning fields, wooden men are poor muses when compared to the stimulus a worthy opponent provides. Mayhap if I join you, and the indomitable Aerolith, in your endeavor, and happenstance will deliver the challenge I require. You are continuing the case of the silent correspondent, yes? Have you need of an extra pair of eyes? As many as you can spare. I was about to assign teams to search, as a matter of fact. The village sits in the Shroud's east, so let us divvy up the remaining directions, shall we? Nashu and I will head south. Aerolith and Master Pew Pew to the west, if you please. DeLorean, you and my father have the north. That's Delian. Also, the Shroud of the Samga is awfully big. How are we to keep in contact, much less coordinate our efforts? I had special link pearls made for just an occasion. We can chatter in each other's ears as much as we like. Are you mad? The Charlians will listen in on everything we're saying. Really? All the way out here? I shouldn't think their hearing is that good. But seeing as you mislike link pearls so much, Lord Godbert can hold the one for your team. Link pearls! What tremendous foresight! Now let us proceed with our investigation. The inspector wishes us to search in the west of the jungle, yes? I will follow your lead. He is now accompanying me. A river flowing right at our feet. Many stars have I visited in the cosmos, but precious few have such a bounty of water as this one. Your home is a rare treasure. Aetheris must be a wonderful star to call home, so rich in resources. He runs so adorably. I see no trace of my comrade. But what of those black-furred beings? Are they friends of yours, fellow people of Aetheris? Those are a type of Sasquatch, by which I mean no. There's a greater variety of species here than I anticipated. I shall have to collect more samples. Let's keep moving. I don't know why people don't want to see him run. The rocks formations on this island remind me of my home star. They have the same vibrant hues, the same stark beauty. If only. But never mind that. We have a friend to find. No sign of my friend here either. But these white-furred individuals, they are surely one of your civilized races, yes? Those are beastkin, not people. I find it difficult to tell the difference. One semi-intelligent life form is much the same as another. Well, never mind. Moving on. Alright, this time we are gonna... Nothing! Not even a little burnt circle in the grass. The friend I'm looking for, we grew up together. We were always together. We even shared the same dream, to roam the great expanse of the cosmos. We worked hard and supported one another until we had starships of our very own. Then the universe was ours to explore. How fleeting that feeling of triumph. Ah, but this is another tale entirely. I simply wish to express how dear this friend is to me. Hello? Is this thing on? This is Nashu. We think we may have found Poopoo's friend. Come to Perusa as quickly as you can. Yes, let's take my starship. It's the fastest. Meanwhile, at Perusa. Amazing. Hail, dear comrade of Master Poo-Poo! We come in peace. Pray reveal yourselves. They've returned. Well, wait! You're the Mandragoras! Ugh. I know that gentlemanly overlord's voice. Master Zombie Brand. They said you were trapped in slumber, but I rejoice to see that is no longer the case. Gods! It's one of the Walking Dead! Greetings, friend. I am a proud member of the Gentle Deadmen, and disciple of Master Zombie Brand. What brings you here to Thavner, and in the company of Lanosia's infamous vegetable menace, no less? Allow me some few precious moments of your lifespan to explain. It was a time when the maggots in my skull grew restless and wriggly. Tales of spoiled seedkin terrorizing the region of Bajja reached our undead fraternity, and so on their behalf I traveled afar to recruit a rotten Mandragora. After making his acquaintance, the festering fellow wished to introduce me to his brethren, who he assured me were no less rotten. Thus did I make next for Lanosia, where I might extend a fetid hand in friendship. When I arrived, however, I learned that one of their companions had been abducted by a strange flying vessel. What was a gentle dead man to do but aid in the search? I turned to the Thavnarian Truth, that reliable bastion of supernatural rumor-mongering, and lo and behold, an alien craft matching the Seedkin's description had been spotted here on this isle. Needless to say, we embarked on our journey forthwith. Ah, one of our faithful readers. I'm pleased to see that even in undeath, the hunger for truth is not wholly subsumed by the hunger for brains. So we find ourselves in the case of the misappropriated Mandragora. This abductor will not evade my powers of discernment. Soon we'll need a case to carry all these cases. An abductor. I have a feeling we won't need to look far. I hope we can get that as a mount, honestly, and that's how we fly around. That would make me very happy. That may have been me. Forgive me for taking your friend. In my sample-collecting frenzy, I must have mistaken him for an edible plant of some kind. Understandable. You would not be the first to confuse a Mandragora with a salad ingredient. The main thing is that he is returned to us unharmed and uneaten. All's well that ends well. Now if you will excuse us, we should be getting back to Thanolin. Rotting flesh and humidity is an unpleasant combination. Whoops. My apologies, Master Poo-Poo. We seem to have missed the mark this time, but I swear to you, I shall not rest until you are reunited with your comrade. I almost believed your keen inspector's senses to be a form of prognostication. Prognostication. Prognostication? That's a big word. But it really was just following your gut. And I'm afraid vague inspectorial feelings will take us only so far. We have an entire world to search, and for that we need, oh, I don't know, a veritable army of inspectors. An army of inspectors? Of course! I can simply clone a multitude of Hildebrands as I did before. Now, let's not do anything rash. Oh dear, the ship's matter duplication facility has been temperamental for a while, and now it's broken down completely. This clone is the last it will ever produce. Oh no. I love the absurdness of the Hildebrand quests. Honestly. They're so good. Like, look at that. He's two-dimensional. And this one's all polygons. Oh. He's not even HD textures. He looks like a character from 7 or something. He looks like a toy. He hasn't fully rendered. My name is Brandyhild. Inspector Brandyhild. Why is he so blocky? The cloning process must have failed partway through. Allow me to euthanize this abnormality. Now, let's not do anything rash. Unlike my former replicas, this one is highly unlikely to be mistaken for me. And seeing as we were looking for extra helpers, I say we press this undefined fellow into service. Welcome to the team, Inspector Brandyhild. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. And then there's Godbert, just hold it. Okay. Okay. Didn't mean to talk to Nashu. We made quite a mess of that temple ruin, but thanks to Father, it looks as good as new. Or would that be as good as old? In any event, I look forward to tackling the remainder of the case with my charming new contemporary. I am delighted to be a part of it. Oh, look how shy he is. He really is very charming. An unexpected but invaluable addition to our ranks. With our number thus bolstered, I say we are ready once more to dive into the fray. Perhaps, but what of our strategy? We need a new approach. If I may, assuming Master Poo-Poo's acquaintance pilots a craft of similar design, then might we not instead attempt to locate the starship? Such a striking vessel will have drawn more attention than the comparatively tiny being in question. He has a point. The Truth receives a large number of reports from readers claiming to have observed unidentified flying objects. We could review said reports, those that meet the criteria of shiny silver and saucer-like, naturally, and then remove instances which we know not to have been Master Poo-Poo. That should narrow things down considerably. Indeed, what a fantastic idea. Just the kind of brilliance one might expect of one's club. I was about to make the very same suggestion. Well done, Inspector. I hope I've not overstepped my bounds. I am but a shadow of the original after all. I have a stack of back issues stored in the workroom I use in the city. Poo-Poo can help me sift through them and cross off the sightings that were definitely him. Shall we? Speak with Hildy and Rods and Han. Dorian has taken Master Poo-Poo to peruse his store of past publications. Let us enjoy a brief interlude until they return with the results of their investigation. We've finished going through all the back issues. If we discount the areas we know Poo-Poo to have visited, it turns out that there was only one other sighting of a flying saucer, in Garlemald. The account itself was sent to me by an Imperial soldier named Numerius, who appears to be a loyal fan of the Truth. All the way from the Empire, your publication has an impressively wide readership. Our audience has always been universal. After all, the desire to know the unknown transcends all borders and creeds. The saucer was spotted during the Imperial War of Succession. Beyond that, there were no meaningful details. Then we must visit this soldier fellow in Garlemald and wring from him the entire tale. I agree. This is our only lead, and we've no choice but to follow up on it. To Camp Broken Glass. And let's see what we have hunt-wise in Garlemald. Should be 3. Everyone present and accounted for. We appear to be missing Master Delian. My apologies, but I had a hunch that I thought I might save us some time. I spoke with some contingent officers, you see, and our Numerius is on the roster of allied Imperial troops. That does certainly make things easier. And were they able to point you in the direction of this numerous chap's posting? Yes, Numerius is currently with his unit, organizing the supply dump at Forum Patents. We should head over there and hope he can spare a few moments to talk. The chill here seeps right into your bones. How are you all not shivering in your unseasonal attire? Oh, Manderville man on a mission feels neither heat nor cold. I'm not sure how one's frame of mind can overcome the reality of frostbite, but then again, reality always seems relative around the Mandervilles. Hello! Is there a Numerius here? I am Delian, the editor-in-chief of the Thavnarian Truth. That's the cold coming through. I've come to follow up on your eyewitness account. Also, like I called him DeLeon instead of DeLion. DeLeon? Whatever. I don't even know. The editor-in-chief himself! What an honor. I wish there was more to the story, but everything I know was in my submission. I've not left to tell. Unless you've something else to share. Didn't you say you saw the saucer as well? Oh, I did more than just see it. This was around the time when the fighting with Nerva's faction had escalated into all-out war, you understand. I had been assigned to an anti-aircraft cannon and was actively surveying for enemies when this silver vessel flew into view. Some new kind of war machina, I presume, so I opened fire and knocked it out of the sky. Presumed? You mean you never got a look at the wreckage? We were at war. I wasn't about to venture onto the battlefield to indulge my curiosity. It's probably still out there somewhere. We have to find that flying, or should I say, fallen, silvery saucer. Do you have an idea of where it crashed? Not an exact location, no. Then we best have the gods' own luck. Garlemald's capital region encompasses malms and malms of icy wilderness. If I may, do you happen to remember the approximate speed and bearing of the saucer, and the position and firing angle of the cannon? More or less, I think. An artillerist without a head for numbers wouldn't be long for the profession. That should be sufficient. Thank you. Oh, okay. It's all numbersy. It's not even... Okay. Sure. I like it. I have it. The starship impacted the Earth 1,360 yalms to the northeast of our current location. Give or take a few yalms. How in the seven hells did you arrive at that conclusion? Elementary algebra, my dear Delian. Assuming the craft belonging to Master Pupia's comrade is of similar construction, determining its trajectory is trivial. Ah ha 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 ha! My brilliant clone, ladies and gentlemen! I was about to offer the self-same conclusion, but once again, he has beaten me to the punch. Hooray for Inspector Brandehild! I seem to have stolen my progenitor's thunder. My apologies. 1,360 or so yalms to the northeast of here. That improves the chances of our search from near hopeless to rather hopeful. Let's go and find this fallen saucer, shall we? Oh no. Half-buried pot. Probably this chunk over here where everybody is. Scorched metal plating. A scorched and twisted scrap of metal plating. A starship like Pupu's could have been reduced to a similar state were it hit by artillery rounds. Oh, what have you found there, Aerolith? An exterior panel! This is from my friend's starship, I am sure of it. Debris from the crash landing. I see no other pieces in the immediate vicinity, which means the vessel may have weathered the barrage and made good its escape. Another possibility is that your comrade recovered most of the wreckage, or some as yet unknown party did. You're saying someone may have made off with our cosmic visitor, saucer and all? I say this is an altogether different kind of alien abduction. Has anyone seen Nashu? Now that you mention it, where is my loyal assistant? Help! You have to help! My beloved Miss Nashu has been kidnapped! Some cad claiming to be an agent of Dr. Lugay came and took her away. He told me to tell you, and I quote, "If you want your precious companion returned alive, then Aerolith must present herself at the Tower of Babel, specifically the Magitech Servicing Facility. Don't forget that part." The gall, the temerity, the audacity! My stalwart aide spirited away under my very nose. My apologies, but who are you? A close acquaintance of Nashu, I presume. Me? Oh no, I just happened to be passing through this snowfield. I'm a snowflake inspector, you see. No two alike and all that. Anyway, enough about me. You need to go and save Miss Nashu. At last, a chance to stretch my legs. What say you, my son? Shall we get this rescue mission underway? Indeed we shall. They left without us, even though this doctor fellow asked for you by name. Curious. Alright. I've collected what evidence remained of the crash, but solving this mystery will have to wait. The case of the abducted assistant calls. Let's see what this duty is. Meanwhile, at the Tower of Babel. Do I get to play as one of them? Oh, please tell me I get to play as one of them. Wee-hee-hee! All shall fall before Supre Lugay. With this new and improved body, revenge will be mine. You will release Nashu this instant. What are you two doing here? I specifically asked for the adventurer. Begone, before I unleash my fury prematurely. Oh ho ho, this promises to be a proper battle. I see no reason to trouble Aerolith. We tackle this menace as father and son, the Manderville men, together. Agreed. Bah! I'll not waste my appetite for vengeance on the side dishes. Hired thugs, time to earn your pay. Oh-ho! A little warm-up before the main event. Get them! Play as Godbird, do we really? Yes! Oh, okay. Oh, I want his sprint animation so bad. Your lackeys were found lacking. Come out and face your fate. Insolent worms. The sun will be the first to die. Oh, come on. No. You survived my missiles. Then enjoy some leftover war machina. Come on. An amusing diversion, but you'll need to do better than that. My war machina. If reasonable means fail, then unreasonable measures are called for. Okay. And I was just getting stuck. You stopped them all by sidestepping? Very well. It seems I must crush you myself. God, this is so fun. Aha! I've had worse Chigolites. What manner of fiend are you? Strange. I swear I felt a snowflake follow. That was exciting. Mayhap I should have let it hit me. Are we playing a game here? Is he enjoying this? aggravating vermin! My plans are in ruin! You forced my hand. I'll bring this place down on your heads. The doctor leaves himself wide open. Let us seize the advantage. Okay. Execute limit break. Let's see what their limit break is. Now's our chance. I gotta press the button. That's on me. The Mandervilman! Victorious again! Generational bonding overdrive. Okay. Ah, things seem to be well in hand. Wee-hee-hee! Don't get ahead of yourself! There you are, my loathsome nemesis. I saved something special just for you. Does he have the time to do the math? What? Okay. I was like, we can't just be killing a Zoblin. Oh no. I thought we were about to get like a Horsefront reenactment. I would have been very sad, honestly. What? Did we just get a Blitzball reference? Ah, that was a lovely nap. Oh, did someone build a Magitech servicing facility while I was asleep? Nicely done, Inspector Brandahild. Once more, the clone has put the original to shame. Inspector, please, I am but a pale imitation of your ideal. Ha! I knew keeping good company with the famous Aerolith would lead me to a worthy challenge, worthy of breaking a sweat at least. You've done all the work for me! I can return to my island. Work? This? 'Twas but a playful skirmish compared to your usual do-or-die dilemmas. The villain is vanquished, and Nashu is returned to us safe and sound. I say, we head back to Rodzit Han to regroup and rethink our position. Your comrade yet lives, Master Pew Pew. I am certain of it. Take heart, and let us continue the search. Okay, so we still need to go back to Garlemald to finish up the thing. The hunt's day, but that's okay. To Garlemald and back have we journeyed, and yet this is just the beginning of the case of the silent correspondent. Come, my friends, this shard of saucer we secured shall lead us onwards to new discoveries. Wait for me, Inspector. I don't know which way is onwards. I should follow him, shouldn't I? Well, wait for me! A final word from yours truly, if I may. The complexity of God Brand's techniques had me flummoxed, I confess, but I do believe his recent spot of exertion has provided just the inspiration I require. When you are ready to proceed with our endeavor, pray drop a word in Master Geralt's ear. I shall make myself available forthwith. Until our next meeting. Thank you for assisting with my investigations, Aerolith. Once again, our travels were rife with inexplicable phenomena, and yet I am no closer to exposing Pew Pew's well-concealed conspiracy. He will slip up one day, though, and you and I will be there to catch him. Meanwhile, somewhere in Thavnair. Are we still going to be dealing with Lugay? Or are we going to see... Yep, there it is. What? I feel like that should have been a reveal that I knew. But I've got nothing. You took my coin and you failed. What audacity that you should return seeking my largesse once more. I deserve your scorn, but I promise you, your plans are in danger so long as that tenacious pest yet lives. I know of a path to victory, a forbidden path, one which demands the manifestation of the divine. You have my attention. I feel like that's supposed to be revealing too, and I have no idea. Someday, we'll figure it out. Alien friends with strange technology. Cloning yourself can lead to tragedy. But sometimes you get what you don't expect. A plucky man of quality, Inspector Branda Hill. Flat-faced for sure, but still sharp as a tack. See you, Inspector. Okay. And now we have Manderville weapon upgrades. Probably gotta be in a class that has... Please note that upon completing the quest well-oiled, you will receive a Manderville weapon for a Reaper. Please ensure you have changed your desired job before speaking with Geralt. Undertake this quest as a Reaper. Aerolith, how are you finding that Manderville weaponry of yours? Seeing as mine was the hand of the forge, the answer you're looking for is bloody marvelous. Still, it can always be better, and it sounds like Godbert's ready to build on the bare bones of what we've produced so far. I shall call upon his lordship. Aerolith, so good of you to come. I've had my nose buried in that mystifying manual for what feels an age or more, but my decoding efforts have at last borne delicious fruits. 'Twould seem that to further enhance the ethereal conductivity of our weaponry, we must apply yet another variety of meteorite. One as rare, much as one produces sparks by smashing one rock against another, a rare chondrite in this case. The true key to the process, however, is something rather more intangible. Well, don't leave us hanging, you overdramatic peacock. Tell us already. My ancestors' tome is as much a journal as it is an instructional guide, and Godbrand details a history of failure to elevate his creations. As he was an accomplished warrior as well, he thus removed himself to the furthest reaches of the wilds, where he sought to vent his frustrations upon the most fearsome fiends that crossed his path. Post-battle clarity filled his spirit, and miracles of miracles. His very next attempt at augmentation was a resounding success. So you see, the missing ingredient in Godbrand's recipe for refinement was the sublime tranquility achieved in the wake of an invigorating victory. I myself received the blessings of battle-based enlightenment on my travels with Aerolith, following a mightily strenuous encounter with one Dr. Lubai. However, I contend, Master Geralt, that your martial meditation is as yet woefully inadequate. Eh? You think me smashing skulls instead of ingots will somehow improve me forging instincts? I guarantee it! In fact, until you triumph over this trial, I suspect the next rung of Manderville mastery will forever remain beyond your reach. Not that I expect you to charge blindly into fisticuffs. Nay, sir, I have prepared for you the perfect opponent. Aerolith, if you would be so kind as to join Master Geralt at Windweft, I shall be with you momentarily. The hammering continues. Well, here I am. So where is my perfect opponent? Eager to begin, I see. Capital. Follow me and we can get this clarifying combat underway. Pfft, a flimsy little mammoth. Now I ain't a warrior, but feast your eyes on these corded arms. If this were a tavern brawl, the smart coin would be on the smitty. As it should be. Which is why I've sent this fellow's battle parameters to the maximum level. We're right then, let's do this. Oh no. Tricky little bastard. I know what this calls for. A generous application of Mandeville-mandated lubrication. What did you just slather me with? Only the finest Salamanderville oil, my good man. Fill it, sink into your muscles, and augment your natural prowess. 'Tis the oil of champions. You know, I do feel oddly powerful. Oh, God. But he hit him into the ground. Yeah, take that, Tin Man. What a rush. I've never wanted to forge Summit so badly. Is this what Battle Enlightenment you was on about? The very same. In your heightened state of awareness, our enhancements are sure to be flawless. And let's get to work. As before, your job is to bargain for meteorite chunks from Jubrina. Rowena knows to supply her with the chondrite we need. I'll head back and warm up the furnace. Ho ho ho, even at its weakest. Watching my mammoth do battle is always a treat. Yes, I actually had this axe-wielding gentleman set to his lowest parameters, and while the Salamanderville does stimulate circulation, it has no other special effects. The most daunting opponent you see is the prison of the mind. Even should the battle itself be a charade, the positive momentum one gains from prevailing in what was perceived to have been a mighty struggle is no less real. Now, if you would kindly see to procuring the chondrite, I must attend to my part of the preparations. Now we gotta obtain chunks of complementary chondrite. Well, that'll be a thing. But okay. I think that's the wrong one. We're gonna end video recording there. But I'm enjoying what 6.35 has. We'll see how it ends up going. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you all later. Have a good one.